Hello guys, and welcome back to yet another What If Civilization Started Over video. We are now on episode 13 of the series, and I think it's looking actually, to be honest, a bit too similar to the real world to my liking. We've got proper India, proper China, so that may change soon, but we never know. So why is that there? Okay, we're gonna get rid of that real quick. Okay, so as we get back into the video, and so we're just gonna get straight back into it. So we had lots of things happening last episode. As you can see, a very different map, and we're just gonna get straight back into it. So first thing that happens is actually there is a new country formed over here, being this brown country. So you finally fill in the this area, and its capital is going to be right there. It's just basically a bunch of people from all of the surrounding countries becoming their own. Now over here we can see that the trade route actually passes through this area, and so some merchants who decide to just stop there decide to create their own country over here. These guys are merchants from all over the world. From all over the world, and it's not going to be the strongest of countries. However, it probably will have quite a decent economy. Actually, where's the trade route? I'm going to have the capital right on the trade route here, and this area down here is actually going to also become an independent state, with it becoming this. Oh my god, I keep messing that up. This becoming this country, with their capital city being down here near the near the Himalayan country. So now we have most of Central Asia filled. We don't have the north of Asia, however we do have Central. And next up, we're going to have some sort of these guys here have decided that they want to gain back some land, and so they decide to invade into the green team country. And because this team is the purple team is quite small, however they are quite strong for their size, a lot stronger than these guys because they came from the revolution of the blue team, and so they're going to get quite far actually, and even slowly make a spearhead towards the capital city. And after that, the green team just decides to surrender, and so in the treaty we're going to have a couple of things happening. We're going to have obviously the gaining of land for the purple team, going quite near the coast, getting all of that, becoming a much larger country now. And we also have them forcing the country into two, where we have this. No, we're gonna have this. I hate when this happens. Why have I just frozen the sea? We have this country, which isn't very strong, but it's actually become one of the largest countries real quick, and so it's actually it seems to be a bit too light. Oh my god. If we change, yeah, we'll change it to that color. And so now we have some new countries on the map, and we're actually going to focus down here in Africa for a bit, where all the countries decide to expand. This one deciding to go north across the coast, with this one going inland and north as well, but not getting as much of the coast because this green team has made contact with the blue team, which actually allows them to get a lot of strength and connects them down to these guys. So we finally have these guys getting a connection, and with that, these guys, the blue team, also decides to expand towards this lake, getting quite a big chunk, as well as the brown team creating a new country basically around this lake, getting all of this land, and their capital city being right by the lake. And so as you can see, we actually have quite a lot of countries going around lakes, because water in this world is actually very important. And so yeah, we also have I know I was saying we were going to focus on Africa, but we're actually going to have something quickly happening here, where some of these southern provinces decide to break away. No, they don't have bad relations with the rest of the China, but they just decide that they don't want to be a part of it, and so they actually expand quite far into the thing, but mainly going around the coast like this, and they are putting their capital right here. Putting the capital right here, and then we have this country deciding to expand. Oh my god. Deciding to expand down south, not taking all of that, but good. Okay, now back over here in Africa, we are going to see the expansion of this country, which is being heavily funded by the Tunisian team, and that's why they can expand like this. However, it's getting quite large, and so they decide to actually break off into multiple different countries. We have the formation of this kind of green country. We have the formation of this gold, kind of orange country, and the formation of this hot pink country that actually decides to expand further north to connect with the Tunisian team, and their capitals. This one has it down here in the south, this one up here in the north, and this one over here. And with this, these guys all expand further inward. Yep, these guys all expand further inward like this. This one going like there, like that. These guys going probably the furthest because they are they were the most funded. And this country right here expanding about this much, as they soon will probably become the strongest, with them being in such a close proximity to the Tunisian team. Now we actually have some more countries being formed down here, which is just a bunch of people from countries that which isn't so popular in their countries, and so they decide to try and start up their own countries. We have one over here, which is people from the Middle Eastern region, and their capital is going to be right here. They're then going to have, there's going to also be one country over here, which is this pinky country. And so their capital city is going to be right there. And finally, we're going to have this let's go with this color. Oh, this country being formed over here. Now this is from people here in Europe, and this one is from people over here in Asia, where it's starting to get very cluttered in the south, but in the north, because of the cold, there is not many people. So the capital of this one is going to be right there. And so we now have a bit more of a field in Africa, but not much. And so once again, we're actually going to have the brown team sending more country, or having more countries being formed from them. We have a very dark country, or dark colored country up here. Oh, which obviously isn't the strongest of countries because they are landlocked. However, they have a deal with the brown team that they can go through as much as they want. And we also have a country being formed down across the basically there's the Nile River, which I think goes probably somewhere like down like this, over, and oh, which goes probably something like this. And so there is going to be a country being formed around the Nile River, which is going to look like that, and they're going to have their capital right there. With that, there's actually going to be more exploration into the Sahara Desert, which is a successful exploration, leaving just a tiny little bit here. And we also have this, which I'm just gonna, oh, I guess it's part of a different layer. And so currently we actually have a lot more of a filled in Africa. However, over here, once again, there's more tensions here, with lots of more controversies happening around this border right here. And there's actually troops being marched towards the area here and up here in the north. And so they are getting ready for a massive war in the Mediterranean. There's also troops over here and over here. And so we will probably see the resolution of that in the next episode. However, before that happens, we have a economical alliance, which is going to be kind of, let's say, maybe we're going to make it, we'll make it like Addis Pro and make it a dark green country, a dark green color. And so the countries that will be joining, it's going to be a Northern European Economic Alliance. We have this country here, we have the Dutch country, we have this new country, we have the French country, we have the Irish country, and we have the South England country. The North England country is resistant towards this. However, that's all the ones that join. And we'll probably see the resolution of this conflict, the squares versus diamonds, in the next episode. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you next time. Goodbye.